How's it going, everyone? This is the American Foot Channel, and we are doing Champions League round of 16 predictions today because why the hell not? It's fun, and I like to look back at it after I've gotten most of them wrong. JK, I will not get most of them wrong. I will get almost all of them right. But anyways, before we even start, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe if you're going to be watching the Champions League, if you're going to be watching this round. Anyways, guys, let's get started with the first one. So we got Club Brugge versus Aston Villa. For me, this is an easy one. I think Aston Villa is going to go through. It's not going to be an easy game, though. Just because I said it's an easy one, it is not an easy game. I just think they're a better team and they will advance. Just stronger. They have a lot of strength coming off the bench. They have guys they just signed in the winter window, like Marcus Rashford and Marco Asensio, which are big signings, huge signings. So I think they'll get through. Club Brugge, they did knock out Atalanta in the last round, and they were pretty good. They looked damn good. They dominated. They scored a bunch of goals. It's going to be rough. It's not going to be an easy match for Aston Villa, but I think they're going to go through. So mark that one, Aston Villa right there. Then we got Real Madrid versus Atletico de Madrid. So this one, it's going to be a hard match, guys. I think in the end, Real Madrid is going to go through. I think Atleti is going to choke per usual, but it is not going to be an easy match, just like the last match, like the Club Brugge Aston Villa. It's not going to be an easy one. It's going to be a war, guys. It's going to be a war. There's going to be a bunch of controversy. Do not think it's going to be just a straightforward match. No, there's going to be a lot of controversy, a lot of controversial calls, a lot of fighting, probably a couple red cards in the series. Yeah, it's not going to be an easy one, but I think Real Madrid is going to go through in the end. I think they're just going to get the best out of Atleti. Atleti's strong team this season. They're up there fighting for the title with Real Madrid and Barcelona, but I think Real will get the best of them in this one. Watch this one, guys. This is going to be a firecracker of a match, or a series. It's two matches. But anyways, let's move on. So we have Arsenal and PSV Eindhoven. PSV Eindhoven does have some injuries. Most of the starters are there, but I think the team, even though it's a good team with some good depth, I don't think they're going to be able to handle Arsenal. I think Arsenal will advance. Once again, guys, another match. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be straightforward. Honestly, I don't really think any of these matches are going to be straightforward, easy. These teams are in the round of 16. They're in this round now for a reason. Some of these teams had to go through the last round, the playoff round, and now they're here for a reason. So these are all tough teams. Whether or not, their teams are actually contending for the title, these are all tough teams. They're all roadblocks for every team. So anyways, Arsenal's going through, guys. That's who I have in this one. Next one we have is Borussia Dortmund, BVB, that's how they say in Germany, versus Lille. I think this is the first upset, guys. I think Lille is going to go through against Dortmund. I think Jonathan David is he's gonna have his, not really a breakout game because he's already broken out quite a bit, but I think he's gonna get at least a couple goals against Dortmund, and then Dortmund are probably gonna try to sign him in the summer. But I think Jonathan David is gonna have his way. I think Lille are gonna knock out Borussia Dortmund over these two legs. That's what I have. I would like for Dortmund to go through, but I think Lille with a solid goalkeeper, solid team, and like I said, Jonathan David up front. I think they are going to go ahead and knock out Borussia Dortmund. It's going to be a good one, too. All these matches, guys, are all going to be good ones. And then we have Feyenoord versus Inter. Feyenoord just knocked out AC Milan, another Italian team, the other team in Milan. But this is not the same type of beast, guys. Inter is a much better team, more quality, more depth, as much as I hate saying it. But they're just a better team, guys. Like everything they do is better than what AC Milan does at the moment. So they are definitely going to get the best of Feyenoord. I don't see a world where Feyenoord beats Inter. They're gonna give them a fight. I think out of all the matches, I think this is the one that's a little more lopsided in my opinion. Feyenoord's still a good team, no disrespect, but I just think Inter is that much better of a team. I think they will comfortably win this at least. I don't think they're gonna roll over Feyenoord. They're not going to steamroll them, but I think they'll comfortably win. At least I would say like a 3-0 series, after both matches. I definitely think Inter, they've got the upper hand here. Then we have PSG versus Liverpool. another hard match, guys. But I've got Liverpool coming on top of this one. Like they're gonna beat PSG. PSG's they've struggled in Champions League. They've looked decent at times, but I don't think and they beat the heck out of Brest in the last round. But I don't think they have enough to beat this Liverpool side. This Liverpool side is a team that will more than likely make it to the final, depending who they come up against. But I think they're a serious contender. Liverpool. They've got so many weapons. They've got Mo Salah, who's having an unbelievable season. Like, it's crazy. This guy just does not slow down. It's already been several seasons of the same thing. Mo Salah, just relax already. But yeah, I think Liverpool is gonna go ahead and beat PSG. So I got them advancing. And we have a German showdown. It's pretty funny to see these, or not funny, but it's strange to see these showdowns so early in this competition. You know, the way it was set up before, you couldn't really have these type of matchups between two teams from the same country in the earlier rounds or at least even in the knockout rounds. But now with this new format, we actually see this, and we saw it in the last round. Like, we saw Brest versus PSG, two French teams going up against each other. So it's a little, and then we have the Real Madrid Atleti who are also from the same country, obviously, same city even. So that's pretty strange to see. It's gonna take some getting used to. But anyways, we have Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen. I think this will be another upset, guys. I think Leverkusen is gonna get the best of Bayern Munich, and then Bayern Munich is just gonna go and win the league. They're already very much ahead of Leverkusen in that. But I think in this two-legged playoff in the series, I think that Leverkusen will get the best of Bayern Munich. Remember that. So mark that down, quote me. I think that's going to happen, guys. I think it's going to be a close one, but I do think Leverkusen will get the best of them. And then the next one is Benfica versus Barcelona. They had a crazy game where they scored like 8 goals in total just a couple months ago. So this is a rematch. I think over 2 legs, though, I think Barcelona will get the best of Benfica. I don't think Benfica has enough to hold them off for 2 whole legs. They couldn't even do it in one match. They can barely even hold their lead. They had a good lead and they couldn't even hold it. So I think Barcelona will get the best of them, guys. Barcelona, they're doing all right, I guess, this season, right? As much as I don't like saying it, they're doing decent. They're doing all right. They're kind of taking advantage of Real Madrid in the league, but that's a whole nother argument, whole nother topic. Real Madrid does have a lot of injuries going back to Real Madrid. But man, I'm not salty at all, right? But anyways, guys, so yeah, these are the teams that I think will advance. Aston Villa, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Lille, Inter Milan, Liverpool, Bayer Leverkusen, and Barcelona. Let me know down in the comments who you think will advance from this round, and then we'll probably do a quarterfinal one too. Why the heck not? So we'll do that prediction, and I'll go back and look at this one too. But anyways, like I said, guys, hit the like button. Let me know who you think is going to win down in the comments, and y'all have a good one.